Two hot takes, one video. Number one, the South did not have to rise again because, well, it really won the Civil War. And number two, slavery was never abolished. It was actually expanded. Ooh, they're not gonna like this one. So for starters, history will tell you, most people will tell you that the North won the Civil War. Wow, that's crazy, because there are a couple things that I would think a winner would do that the North certainly didn't do. Like, for starters, I don't know, write the history books? The winner writes the history, that's what they say, right? Then why is it that the history of the South was mostly written by the daughters of the Confederacy? The winners of history set the rules. Whoa, that's weird. Then how come when the North said, hey, you can't do that, the South said, okay, we'll just wait till you leave, carpetbagger, and then we'll turn the segregation laws into the Jim Crow laws, and everything will be nice and sweet and legal again. If the South really won, why is it that I, who graduated from Georgia in 2009, was still learning about the War of Northern Aggression, not from my textbook, but from the textbook of a couple counties over that my teacher brought in to say, hey, look what actually is still being taught in 2008 and 2009. In fact, why is there a corridor of shame in the first place, teaching backwards, antiquated BS? Except that the South won, and that is their established curriculum. Because they don't want you to learn anything. They just have to prepare you for what? Modern day slavery. But I'm not just talking about the 13th Amendment, which, as I'm sure you know, means that people cannot be imprisoned except if they commit a crime, except as a punishment, as a consequence. That's weird. Because now it's like they're locking everybody up. People up for really weirdly minute offenses on extremely long sentences. Why? Oh wait, because they can take those people and they can use them for free labor. There's a woman whose video I saw in here earlier who was talking about the fact that she's a felon, but not a criminal. A felon because she asked the police to give her phone back and was rude about it. So they gave her a felony. Well, she had to do community service. And she went to see what her community service was to do. And they tried to have her go work at one of these, not even factories, work customer service for a call center, for a business, for free. That's slavery. Not only that, should we get into sports? I think we should get into sport. Because what else would you call it but a pipeline when people look at especially little black boys, but also girls, and think, ooh, you're 7 years old, you're big, you're strong, you're going to play a sport. Looking at middle schoolers, high schoolers going, wow, you're going to be great at X sport. Not, ooh, you should develop your mind, but ooh, you should go play something where we can watch and make a profit off you. In the South, sports, especially football, are bigger than the actual curriculum education. Why? Because they're tunneling them into a pipeline where a lot of people are going to drop out. A lot of people are not going to make it. A lot of people are going to get hurt. But it's going to make them money. And once you do work for these teams, you can only do what they say. You have to go where they say. You have to live your life like a what? A slave. A well-paid one, but a slave. You can be traded against your will. You can be moved. You can be fired. And you can't do anything about it. Also, remember how many of these team owners are white men? And how many people on the team are not? Whole time now, you have people thinking, well, we're all equal, but the brown people are better suited for hard work, are better suited for things like sports and extremes. Be so for real. What you're saying in your trying not to be racist, but absolutely still racist way is we were built for this. We were built for slavery. And be so for real.